Boom shakalaka, huge surprise. Next 5 days will be massive for Bitcoin and for altcoins. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, huge surprise. Next 5 days are going to be massive for Bitcoin and for altcoins. Before we get into things, like the video, join us on Twitter at Crypto Love, subscribe to the OG Bitcoin Crypto YouTube channel making daily videos for over 7 years, and let's get started. Now, today, the overall market up 1%, Bitcoin at 68,049, Ethereum at 2542, and BNB at 592. And if we take a look at Bitcoin, take a look at this. Like we were talking about, the convergence of all of these points right here ended up being support. Bitcoin price fell down, retested the top of this bull flag, which the measured price, roughly around $120,000. Should we see Bitcoin going up there? I don't know, but the trend right now is very nice. We have higher lows. We also, and this one right here, we also have higher highs. Well, the trend has changed from a downtrend to an uptrend, and we're in a bull market. And it's that time of the year. But, you know, it couldn't be everything work in our favor, right? Well, if we take a look, the number of Bitcoin whales has just reached the highest level ever. Now, this is very interesting to me because Bitcoin price is pretty much the highest it's ever been, and the number of whales is the largest it's ever been. So people are buying. The higher price Bitcoin gets, the more people buy it. Go figure. I guess it makes sense, right? If we take a look right now, more people are starting to accumulate Bitcoin, not in the disbelief phase anymore. A couple of weeks ago, it was only the whales and the shrimps stacking, but now we have a couple other cohorts stacking as well, out of the disbelief into maybe things could be starting. Maybe everybody was right. Maybe it was October, and maybe things are looking better. Unless this chart, scary. So the global central bank liquidity intersected this yellow trend line right here. The last time this happened was February of 2020, when we were only weeks away from a crash. That doesn't seem very good to me. Could we have another crash again? Well, possible. I mean, they're not great at dealing anything with money. But do you remember what happened to Bitcoin after the crash? Yeah, sure, it went down to $3,000. But shortly thereafter, it also went up to $70,000. Could we have that on the horizon? The money printers are going burr. And as they go burr, this green right here is the M2 growth year on year. You can see they're printing money. A tsunami of printed money is coming and will push Bitcoin to 6 figures. It's only a matter of time. With the money printers printing money, well, can't print Bitcoin. Fixed supply. By definition, price would have to go up. And a lot of charts suggesting that we're nowhere near a top, even though price is sitting at all-time highs. It has been at for, 8-9 months. We're still, based on a lot of charts, at the bottom. This is the social metric risk. Basically, when it gets overheated, those are market tops. Right now, we are pretty much as close as you can get to a market bottom. Very interesting. If we take a look at this chart, this is Bitcoin 2016 and 2020 bull markets averaged and scaled to this year, along with a trend line. If you can see this dotted red line right here. As of right now, price is still below the trend line. Very interesting. But following this red line, $100,000 Bitcoin by February is in the cards. And we did hit ignition date. This right here, about October 19th, is the date when historically price starts to take off. So it could only be a matter of time until price is about to take off in that territory. Here's another chart showing we haven't even begun the beginning of a massive parabolic phase. This is the Chinese 10-year and M2 money. You can see not the top right now. Also the Bitcoin RSI, not the top. Also the Bitcoin Fisher transform, not the top. All these indicators saying, hey, it's not the top, probably the bottom. Probably good time to get on board if you're not yet. Just a reminder of where we were, growth after halving. This thing could drop your jaw. If you take a look, First epoch here, second epoch here, third epoch here, fourth epoch, we are still at the ground level, have not taken off. And take a look at some of these gains, 9,000%, 2,800%, 629%, 675%, 714%. We are still at the bottom. Patience is key. And I just read the other day that if patience was easy, it wouldn't be a virtue. Kind of makes sense, right? But then again, if your mom was easy, it wouldn't be a virtue either, right? Anyways, not editing that one out of there. Now, on Bitcoin time fractal analysis, Bitcoin is following very similar moves to 2023 based on this. And take a look. This was 2023, around the same time. We had down move, up move, down move, finding a bottom, sideways movement, almost same exact thing in early mid-October, same time frame. The next thing was a gigantic move towards the end of October. Based on this, if this fractal played out, $180,000 in the beginning of 2025. Oh my goodness, do I hope so. And the final leg for Bitcoin could be a bit tougher than you think, lining up this cycle with one of these other charts right here that I can't read at the moment. Well, if this plays out almost exactly, Bitcoin price could go absolutely redonkulous. And that could be a crazy move. Oh, excuse me, that's the Nikkei. Yes, if Bitcoin follows the Nikkei, and you can see this had a parabolic growth like Bitcoin, well, this could take off very, very quickly. Now, while Bitcoin's moving, altcoins are on the move again. And DOGECOin right now, showing a juicy bull flag, copying the previous cycle. Take off, bull flag, and then the rest. Should this happen, well then, would bring Dogecoin to $1 very, very quickly. And if Doge goes, oh my goodness, it's going to be meme coin mania, madness, mayhem in November. So that's all for this episode. If you enjoyed it, like the video, join us on Twitter at @cryptolove. Subscribe to the channel, and also YouTube says watch that video right there. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. I love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.